Welcome back on this Tuesday afternoon. A pretty wonderful Tuesday afternoon if you're a fan of that warmer weather here across central Louisiana. Looking out for our first weather camera out in Natchitoches. People are starting to enjoy that warmer weather here over downtown Natchitoches itself. With the cloudier skies and the warmer temperatures, feels pretty good out there. Feels a little bit more like spring. The current temperature is still pretty warm out there, 72 degrees. Winds have died down quite a bit, only out of the south at 2 miles per hour now. It feels like the low 70s. Looking elsewhere from downtown Alexandria from the LaBorde Earls Tower camera, very similar cloud conditions that we saw up in Natchitoches. Temperature-wise, very similar as well. We're both 72 degrees. Head a little bit farther south on the Ville, 75 degrees. Actually, one of the warmer spots on the map currently, likely one of the warmer spots on the map overnight tonight as well. Dew points still remain on the muggier side today, and it's going to be on the muggier side pretty much all this week. Starting to feel like spring, although it's a little bit more of a fall spring. We'll see cooler temperatures return next week, but we won't see those dew points change until next week as well. Next 7 days on our muggy meter, we're pretty muggy across the board until around Monday, when we see a couple cold fronts that will try to work their way through. And with those cold fronts in place, we'll see a little bit of a dip in our moisture, but that rebounds once again back up towards Tuesday as the high pressure will still be off well to our east. Now, if you're a fan of that warmer weather, though, it'll be actually pretty good for weather to go hiking really tonight. If you want to go hiking a little bit for those evening hours, 71, 69 degrees overall, pretty good conditions. And for the rest of this week, if you're going to be, if you're a fan of being more outdoors this year, the next couple days, enjoy it while you can. 80 degrees Wednesday, Thursday. Now we get to Saturday, even up to 83 itself. Super Bowl Sunday, 75 degrees, and we start to drop pretty quickly after that, though, thanks to some of those cold fronts, going from 75 down to 62, then down to 56 on Tuesday, a little bit below the average of 62 this time of year. Surface map-wise, got a cold front to our west and a stationary front to our north. Neither of these are going to be impacting us here in Louisiana. They're just going to stay up to our north, eventually get pushed up to the north as it becomes more of a warm front, takes some more moisture getting pushed into Louisiana. Our high pressure is still well off to our east, down in the Gulf and into Florida, and then got some snow and rain ongoing, thanks to a little bit more of an atmospheric river situation up towards northern California. For us, we're not going to see much in terms of rain next 5 days. 20% chance at best we'll see. It's mainly for a spotty shower just because of how much moisture we have already over the state. So it doesn't take much to cause a quick pop-up storm here or there. A little bit more what you usually see during those spring and summer seasons. Tonight, though, we'll see temperatures well above that average. Up to 64 degrees tonight. We were at 67 yesterday. So there's not much of a change here. We'll keep temperatures won't drop too quickly overnight. We'll be pretty consistently in those mid-60s, about 20 to 25 degrees above the average this time of year. Here's some of what we saw yesterday. We have dense fog advisories once again for areas of Vernon, Bogart, and Allen Parish. You see in the gray, and that's for 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can kind of see futurecast-wise, even by 10 p.m. we'll see some of that fog start to work its way in. And it gets pretty dense at times, especially those early morning hours on Wednesday. About 4 a.m., half a mile visibility and less across a good portion of central Louisiana. It really won't be until around 8 a.m. we'll start to see some improvements here, but even areas like Natchitoches and Gina we'll still be dealing with that fog. So if you're going to be driving out tomorrow, you want to make sure you keep through your fog safety here. Use headlights, slow down, and stay back when driving. Just because you can't really, it's a little bit hard to tell how far a car is in front of you, with especially some dense fog areas. Next 7 days, though, temperature-wise, if you enjoy the spring weather, this is the week for you. Up to 83 degrees, as I mentioned, for the weekend. Starts to cool off on Super Bowl Sunday, but next week will be a little bit cooler and wetter as we get to a different weather pattern.
Yeah, this is really nice spring weather, but it's February. That's what's strange.
It is February. It's a little bit strange. We're getting near some record highs for this time of year as well, with some of these 80s we're starting to see. So it's a little bit strange for February. We'll return to a little bit more normal February weather going into next week.
All right. Looking forward to that. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.